Welcome to the windswept shores of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Nestled along its northern coast lies a bay of historical significance and natural beauty, Salt River Bay. Known for its vibrant mangroves, ancient ruins, and bioluminescent waters, this place is rich in life. But among the many stories that echo across its shoreline, one stands out, a legend whispered only by the sands themselves. This is the story of the whispering sands of Salt River Bay. Salt River Bay is more than a picturesque destination. It's a place where nature, history, and myth converge. To understand the legend of the Whispering Sands, we first have to understand the deep cultural and historical layers beneath the surface. Long before colonists ever set foot on this land, the area was home to the Taino people. They fished these waters, raised families, and honored the spirits of the sea and land. Oral traditions passed down through generations speak of a sacred cove, where voices from beyond could be heard in the wind. That cove? Salt River Bay. In 1493, Christopher Columbus landed in this very bay during his second voyage to the New World. It marked the first documented conflict between Europeans and indigenous people in the Americas. The clash was brief but violent, and its echoes linger in the collective memory of the island. Some locals say the sands began whispering after that fateful encounter, when blood was spilled on the shore and souls never found peace. The legend suggests that on quiet nights, when the tide is low and the wind moves just right, the sands murmur. They whisper ancient words, sometimes prayers, sometimes warnings, carried on the Caribbean breeze. To the untrained ear, the whispers could be mistaken for the usual sounds of the ocean. But longtime islanders, especially the elders, insist the whispers carry patterns, cadence, almost language. Some say it's the voice of the Taino spirits. Others believe it's the lingering energy of those lost in battle centuries ago. A few even claim to have heard names spoken, names they did not know, but somehow recognized deep in their bones. One local fisherman recalled dropping anchor in the bay late one night. As he sat in silence, letting the boat drift, he heard what sounded like chanting, soft and rhythmic, coming from the beach. When he went to investigate, the sound stopped. But as soon as he returned to the boat, it began again. He never anchored there at night again. Another woman, a teacher and amateur historian, says she once recorded the wind at Salt River Bay for a student project. When she played it back, she swears there were voices layered in the audio, so faint they seemed like a dream, but undeniably human. Science offers a different explanation. The bay's unique geography, wind currents, and the shape of the dunes may create auditory illusions, whistling and whirling effects that mimic the sound of voices. But for those who have stood on the shore in silence and heard what they cannot explain, no amount of science can erase what they felt. Whether you believe the sands are speaking or not, Salt River Bay remains one of the most mysterious and beautiful places in the Caribbean. Its story, part truth, part legend, is a testament to the layers of history written into every grain of sand. So next time you find yourself walking the shores of Salt River Bay, listen closely. The sea has many secrets, and some of them still speak. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more Caribbean myths and legends from the world's most beautiful beaches, don't forget to like, subscribe, and light up the notification bell, and stay up on the latest beach videos from Beachside 365. There's a world of mystery waiting just beyond the shoreline.